Hi there, Gemini. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. Sorry. This is your reading for the week of October 16th through the 23rd. So I'm trying a bit the microphone because there's a lot of background noise, and this is supposedly a noise canceling microphone. Although my experience is I don't know where it's canceling the noise. I have a much better microphone in New York, and I'm going to go get it soon. I'm moving to Mexico City. I just moved into this apartment, hence the echo. Most of the apartment is empty. So we're working on that. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings, they're on sale. There's also everything on my website's on sale. So please visit repecolor.com. I have handmade t-shirts like I'm wearing. I have handmade scarves and pocket squares. And they're all really very beautiful and one of a kind. And treat yourself to something one of a kind. That's what I got to say. Okay. Now I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. And then I'm going to get to the reading. Finalmente. Oh, by the way, if you become a member of the channel, which is $2.99 a month, it allows you to watch these videos without commercials. Okay. Uno, dos, tres. Okay, so this is what I have to say. Out of conflict and chaos of the tower. Look, I went through the tower, right? If you've been following me for a while, I was a buyer in my apartment and I lost everything, blah, 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 blah. And the little flames that are in the tower are really little yuds. And that's like, it's the smallest and most powerful letter in the Hebrew alphabet. It symbolizes completion. It's a number 10. It's the letter that begins the name. It's a very holy letter. There are letters in Hebrew in terms of the occult understanding. Some are holy and some are mundane, let's say. And this is one of the holy letters. You see the little, it shows up in other cards too. It shows up in the moon. It shows up in the Ace of Cups. It shows up. Where else does it show up? I can't think offhand. It's the beginning of something new. Sometimes things come from the outside, like in terms of like chaos, which is the five of what do you call it, wands. And then through that, a gift is offered. Through that, there's like a new beginning, a new gift, a new healing, new intuition. I mean, that's been my experience. That's been my experience. Was it really, weird and ugly on the way there? Yeah, but, that's the way life is sometimes. Every blessing is a curse and every curse is a blessing, honey. There we go. And the world. The world is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. It's the last card in the deck. And there's an energy in the world of it being, there's this Jupiterian energy in it. That's a word. Of expansion, of luck, of beneficence. So, now I have an apartment with a 500 square foot garden. I mean, there's nothing in it. There's a chair. And they have marigolds out here already, for Dia de los Muertes. But it's like, well, I know they need full sun, but how much water do they need? And, So I have to look that up and then see if I'm going to get some marigolds. Okay. I love marigolds anyway. They're beautiful. Look, the healing is coming. This is about meeting one's own self. This is the Two of Cups. This is about meeting one's own self, meeting one's higher self. This is about, if it's a relationship with another, it's really a relationship that's on equal footing. I offer you love, you offer me love back. I offer you compassion, you offer me compassion back. It's not like, you're taking or you're giving and, like there's a full stop at the end of those. It's a real washing each other's back. Yeah, you're going to a new place in your head. You're going from a place of turbulence as a Six of Swords. You're going through from a place of like mental turbulence into like a place of calm. Into a place of calm. Sometimes, some things don't, like come crashing down around us in our in our life, like maybe a job or relationship or a place of living. And then when you're away from it, then you realize like how much time it was taking up in your head, like how much time it was taking up in your head and how chaotic it was. So, like I could look at this situation that I'm in and say, oh, well, I want this and I want that. I don't have enough money for everything. Nah, nah, nah. Or I can just enjoy the process and say, today I'll buy a marigold and tomorrow I'll go out and buy some drinking glasses. And then the day after I'll go out and buy some, I don't know. Believe me, I need everything. Towels, more towels. Like, and I can just enjoy the process instead of what has to be all done else that, instead of driving myself crazy and putting myself under pressure. Got me? The answer is in the work. This is about, being creative. This is the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about being creative. This is about being the craftsman. It's about being the mentor and the mentee. The answer is in the work. The answer is in physical activity. The bliss is in the physical activity because he's like so totally in bliss with the craft that he's making that time stands still because he's like between the thoughts and he's getting information as he's working. And, as to like how to make the pentacle better, how to make it more beautiful, how to make it more appealing. He's getting information as he works. It's a little bit like, cooking after many years. In the beginning, maybe you follow recipes and you listen to people. And then as things go on, you're going to have an intuitive understanding. It's like, oh, this actually doesn't even need salt, because like I'm trying to cut down from salt, let's say. And it's like, well, if I add a little extra this and I add some this spice and that spice, it probably doesn't even need any salt. Intuitively, that. It's a little bit like that. That's, it's in the physical action of doing that you receive information, that you're in bliss, that that your creativity is enhanced. Look, a new road is opening, an illuminated new road without obstacles. That my favorite ace, my favorite ace. And you've taken responsibility for everything. You've taken responsibility. There's a lot to be said for that. There's a lot to be said for really owning up to yourself and to others. It's like, well, you know what? In that tower moment, like this was my part in it. This was my part in it. And I own it. And now it's time to move forward. Now it's time to, begin something new that's passionate. And I've learned from my mistakes. And I hope you learn from my mistakes too. And let's get on with it. The King of Wands is a very powerful card, actually. I mean, they all are, but all right. So something unforeseen coming at you. It seems really chaotic, but actually it's a gift. It takes you to a more tranquil place in your head where you can meet your own oversoul and be healed. A new journey is beginning that you've taken responsibility for the past. And now you're moving forward into a bright new future that has lots of opportunities financially. And also in terms of work, there's also new opportunities in terms of work that you'll enjoy. Really nice reading. Blessings. If you want a private, all the information is below. Please visit my website. Please purchase something really lovely for yourself. And I'll see you soon. Blessings.